What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, good people? What's the word? Trying to get me right. Trying to get me right. Should get me right. That's what I'm trying to get me right. You know. Whatever, Bumpy. Salute. Wes. Alright, so trenches recap. Normally I would have did it right after the event last night, but you know, 5:30 a.m. comes early, so I just had to go on and take it down to go to sleep. That's what I. What's the word, Cass? You muted. What's the word?
What's the word? You using a different stream or something?
Yeah, I'm using one now, streaming to Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, all at once.
Oh, okay. Can you see the chat?
I can see YouTube chat now. The only chat I can't see, for some reason, I can't see the Twitter chat when it pops up.
Okay.
I can see the chat for everything else.
Let's get the people up in here. Share the link. Share the link, man. Let's get 100 people up in here. How was your weekend, Jay?
It was good. I watched Exodus Saturday. And then yesterday I watched I Control Everything. So
Okay.
it was a battle rap weekend. You know.
Yeah, man. Get the people up in here.
Did you watch I Control Everything yesterday?
I seen that. I seen Scoop's event on Friday. You know what I'm saying?
I did not see that. But I've heard a lot about it.
You know what I'm saying? I saw, I got locked into some things, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of events, lots to talk about, and as far as the thoughts on everything.
Talk about it, because I missed it Friday. So tell me about it.
Scoop's event, well, just to let you know, the surprise battle was Quest McCody versus Charlie Clips. Now, yeah. Jay, what you think of that? What you think of that matchup?
I'm a fan of both, but I have been critical of Clips with he can be hit or miss as far as the material. You can tell whether he's just straight freestyler or he wrote.
Yeah.
I can be critical with that. Quest, I like Quest. I do. I wouldn't have thought of that matchup though.
Wouldn't have thought of that matchup either. Could definitely tell Clips freestyled once again. It's nothing new. So nevertheless, that was more of a I had to, make me a turkey sandwich type battle. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Shout out to Clips. Shout out to Quest McCody. Pain and Loso.
How was that?
I like that battle. It was a fire battle. Pain had the Section 8 bar that went crazy. I fucks with both their materials. And the thing that Scoop did that was very creative, all the battles was on the rooftop.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that. That's dope.
The only difference is that, you know, the loser didn't have to jump, unfortunately. So, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I like that battle for sure. It was dope. Steams and Rex. Let me tell you something about Steams. Steams is top 5 CoDy.
That's a fact. Steams
got the resume on lock.
What is it? Rex, Twork, Saga,
Award, Geechee.
Nah, that's fire.
That dude is on a run. He is on a run. He's putting in work. He's top 5 CoDy, and he got Pain coming up on November the 15th. So,
is that a Street Talk event?
That's a Street Talk event. Street Talk got another card on November the 15th. So, you know, it's definitely gonna be a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Pain been doing his numbers too.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact for sure. B Magic and Kev Bless, that was dope. B Magic was wilding on Kev Bless. I mean, that nigga B Magic was spazzing. I think, you know what I'm saying, I want to see B Magic and Tay-Rock. I don't know about you, but I want to see that battle.
I thought I saw them talking about it on Twitter. I'm not opposed to it. But nah, like when Steams has really been putting in work this year. Like he should be on the list. He should be on the list. Pain should be on the list, but you know how that goes. Or like, no, we're not saying over anybody. We're not saying like top 5, because you know now they're not going to make top 5. But they should definitely be in the mix.
I think Steams is top 5. That resume alone is amazing. That resume alone is amazing.
They're gonna, you know how that's going. They're like, because it's like, all right, you got Tay-Rock, you have, who else has had a pretty decent year so far? Tay-Rock's had a pretty decent year.
Jada Nightwing.
Yeah. Other than the recent battle.
Yeah, that's about it.
Who else? So now here's the thing: when we talk about impact, these battles are battles on Street Talk, so it's not going to be an impact thing with those battles.
Okay.
Like per se, it's not an impact situation. It's a win or loss situation. That's more so what some of these matchups on Street Talk are. I can say I beat so and so.
Right.
Like if Steams was in the mix with URL, then him beating a Twork, him beating an Award, or like him he got these people on his resume, but it's no real impact, because it's like if he was a URL guy, it would be some impact, because he would be able to say, hey, I'm not in the mix with y'all too much, but I just be Twork, I just be Award, boom, 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 boom. He'd be able to say that, but he's not in the mix with them at the moment. He's a freelancer. And there's not wrong with that. But
does Steams have to be in the mix with URL? We saying
for impact. Because if he was a URL guy, you'd be able to use that far as money, far as like matchups. You kind of like leverage with it.
Okay. I still think he got leverage just off the resume alone.
I'm saying, like Bumpy saying nobody's talking about his battles though. People are talking about him.
I'm talking about him.
People know that he's battled these people have been talking about him.
Listen, to me, the Twork and Geechee battle was amazing.
Like, not too many people have a Twork, a Rex, a Geechee, an
A-Ward, a Saga.
Like, they don't have those 5 on the resume. You're lucky if you get 1 on the resume, and you're talking about Steve's got all 5. And didn't have to pay for them.
Nope.
So, like, that's a win in itself right there. I got some of these matchups, and I didn't have to come out of pocket for them. Somebody felt as though this was a matchup they wanted, and I've been grinding, so I got these names.
Nah, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact for sure. That's why I said, man, Steams is top 5 CoDy to me. He's top 5 CoDy, respectfully. Shout out to Steams, man. But what card you?
Like, when people be like, "Oh, people battling so and so," or you don't know about this person. You don't know about that person. There's plenty of other people that know about some of these people and these matches.
And that's the thing. All of his battles against these names, they're on YouTube. They're on YouTube.
That's another thing.
They're not on the app. They're not on the app. They're not on the VOD. They're on YouTube.
Now that's one thing I can say about Scoop and Street Talk. Even if they have a pay-per-view for their battles, it don't take long for them to hit YouTube. So that's good. That's a real good thing.
All on YouTube. So that's another thing. They all on YouTube. So just make sure you subscribe to Street Talk Entertainment's YouTube page. Go through that page. They got some fire battles on there. Tink the Demon, they got Tink the Demon battles on there. Like, they got some dope battles on there. They got Villa battles on there. So
Villa versus Twork was a good battle. Cortez and Pain was a good battle.
Yep.
So it's some good battles. It's just I don't want to say if you're interested. It's more so people watch what you want to watch, in a sense.
Now that's a fact. That's why I said go subscribe. Go check those battles out. It's on YouTube. They got the views for sure. So that's another thing. They definitely got the views. But what recap you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about I Control Everything. So we've all talked about it. Peachez versus D-Rain did not happen.
Let's talk about that.
There's not too much more to say.
It is. Hold on, Jay. It is. Now I'm about to get on my soliloquy because this. I'm glad you said something about that particular battle because I was in the space earlier and everything. Shout out to the family. Shout out to Lou. Shout out to Katrina. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Katrina and everything. But they was talking crazy.
What was crazy about what they said?
Hold on, Jay. I got this. Let me get the ISO. They was talking crazy as if, you know what I'm saying? Listen, let me tell you something. For the people that's in here, let's be clear. There will be no Peachez or nay slander. There will be none of that. Okay? Those are my sisters. There will be no Peachez or nay slander. Bottom line. Okay? Peachez couldn't make the battle. It is what it is. But we're not finna create no narrative as if she's not ready for the tournament battle against Nay. I expect for it to be an amazing first round battle. One of my first round battles of the night. Peachez versus Nay. But to hear the narratives in that space pissed me the fuck off.
What narratives, though?
The narratives. Now, JT, I rocks with you. Lou, I rocks with you whenever you feel like supporting my morning spaces, even though I support yours on Sundays. The Spot with Spot, This Week in Battle Rap. Yeah, I be up in there. But y'all out of pocket. Katrina, you out of pocket. Trying to be messy. There will be no Peachez or Nay slander. Because if you really want to get technical with it, Peachez and Nay can smoke half the culture. Both the females and the niggas. Yeah, I said it. What I gotta put it in subtitles? Peachez and Nay will smoke half the culture. Both the females and the niggas. Because we know half these niggas is ass anyways. So I ain't like that narrative. It kind of pissed me off. Go ahead, Jay.
So I don't know what just happened with my camera, but can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Jay.
Okay. I don't know what happened. But
yeah. These niggas is wilding out here.
Here's my thing. I appreciate the fact that Peachez got in the spaces, and basically she said she didn't owe us an explanation.
Well, hold on, Jay. Before you continue, it started in my spaces. She got in my spaces late last night. Let's put that on the record. And yes, it was Casanova that sent Peachez to space because I ain't like the slander that was going on. So
but
yes,
hold on, what slander though? Hold on, we're gonna get to that. Because I think I know what you're leading to. Oh man, I hate the fact my camera's not working. I hate this. I hate it.
Slandering y'all out y'all minds. I rocks with y'all, but y'all out y'all minds. Ain't finna be no slander on Peachez or Nay. Sick of the damn old ghostwriter angle and all that. Relax. Nay writes her own shit. Bottom line. Niggas is crazy out here. What's wrong with these folks? Yeah, piss me off. I expect for it to be an amazing WTBL tournament. I expect the ladies to do their thing.
Facts.
But there will not be no Peachez or Nay slander around this motherfucker. What's wrong with him, Jay?
Look,
I take a day off from hosting spaces and y'all doing all this slithering slander.
Slithering slander.
They done lost their damn mind around this motherfucker.
Nah, hold up.
I fucks with you, JT, Lou, Katrina, and everything like that. But y'all all out of pocket. You better be lucky it wasn't my space because I would have dropped your asses. Out of pocket. Out of pocket. What's wrong with him, Jay?
I don't know, and I don't like this being on the screen like this with no. I don't know what just
out of pocket out here, man. Oh, and by the way, Jay, real quick, shout out to the gun. Shout out to Caution 757. Make sure y'all run those views up for Caution versus Miss Vicious. Out now on the Queen of the Ring YouTube page. Subscribe, get them views up.
Like, bro, I don't know what just happened, but I hate that this camera is not working. I don't know.
We can hear you though, Jay. That's good enough.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be good enough.
Yeah.
I don't want them to think like you talking to yourself. I don't know what just happened. My camera's not working for whatever reason. But
we're gonna talk to the people up in here. What the comments talking about?
I don't see nothing else. Bumpy was the only one that was saying stuff. But okay, so as far as Peachez goes, when I was in the spaces and in the family space, and she said she basically didn't have to explain it because real life comes before battle rap.
That's a fact. You damn right, Jay.
I get that. And then the other thing was about I did see a lot of people say about her being taken from the tournament because she hasn't been showing up to things. Two things can be true. We can agree to that because she hasn't shown up to the last two things. So that could be correct. And the other part of that is real life comes before everything. She doesn't owe an explanation for if something's going on in her real life.
You damn Skippy.
So both parts can be correct with people saying, oh, give it to somebody who we know going to show up. But on the other hand, if she got some real
that
shit
shouldn't
going
even
on,
have been said, because if you want to be technical about it, the Shay Rack situation wasn't Peach's fault. That was all Shay Rack.
I mean, from the sounding with that, it sounded like bad business. I don't know if it was bad business or bad communication with that.
I don't give a damn what it was. It wasn't Peach's
fault. It didn't go. Oh, that didn't happen. So it started with that. Then now the D-Rain situation. I mean, the sparring session. Now the D-Rain situation. Look, Peachez is getting these opportunities because people know the skill that Peachez possesses. So it's like you're from even a media and a fan standpoint, you're upset. Seeing Peachez versus D-Rain was one of few reasons why I watched the trenches last night. I wanted to see Peachez and D-Rain do well. I wanted to, because I hadn't seen D-Rain since the Chrome 23 tournament. I hadn't seen her since then. And then I hadn't seen Peachez in a year because the last battle was Deanna Hittyman. I wanted to see Reek Laair because last time he had some hiccups in the round with Lee LND. So I wanted to see what him and Just Cuz was going to be.
That's a fact.
So, but, you know, I understand life happens. Life happens. You don't owe people an explanation for things. But when you don't, hold on for a second.
Jay always getting them calls. She probably getting them them exclusives. By the way, for the people that's in here, make sure you get your tickets for WTBL November the 8th, November the 9th. Shout out to TBL, the WTBL. Shout out to Prime Primo. Shout out to Spot. Shout out to everybody. Casanova gonna get his tickets. Casanova gotta pull up. Casanova gonna rock out, gonna give it up for the ladies, gonna support the ladies. That's what I'm there for. You know what I'm saying? Get me a WTBL shirt as well. The WTBL shirts is on the website as well. Purchase your WTBL shirt as well. Yes, they have the big back size, which is 3X for Casanova. So yes, that is amazing. They got my size. They got the big back size for a big back nigga. You feel me? So I don't care about that. But there will be no Peachez or no slander.
Hey, look, my whole thing is I'm happy she got in the spaces. Like, and I agree. Like Peachez.
What you mean you happy? I get Jay.
No. I'm saying Peachez got in the spaces and basically said what she said, and that was
because I sent it to her because I said y'all got Peachez fucked up. And she saw that tweet and she said, they talking spicy about me, Casanova?
And left it up for people to have an opinion. She agreed with that. But then again, it's still life before battle rap.
That's a fact.
So
I sent her to space. I said, Peachez, they talking crazy about you. Pull up. And she pulled up.
They talking crazy about you.
He's talking crazy. Nay, they talking crazy about you. Whole ghostwriter allegation. Relax.
Hold on. Let's be honest here. That was something that went on.
It was an angle.
The whole angle and the allegations.
It was an angle in the third round.
But I'm saying that was leading up to Nay and Jay Gray's battle. So
yeah.
You know, is that going to stop us from watching Nay? No. Is that going to stop us from supporting Nay? No.
No.
Is Peachez not showing up to things going to piss people off? Yes.
Why? And she'll still smoke half the culture. And she'll still
I'm going to finish off with that. But Peachez is talented enough that she could be a star. Peachez could be one of those.
Y'all don't say that about Clean. Y'all don't say that about Clean paper.
Clean is great in his own right. He is. Clean is good in his own right. Like
y'all don't keep that same energy for Tato.
What about Tato?
See if Tato, we'll see if Tato will show up, and we'll see if Tato will be clean. Y'all don't keep that same energy for her. Relax. Peachez and Nay will be winning.
You talking about people showing up and being clean. anytime I watch a battle and if I recap it and you're not clean, I point it out. But here's the difference. I'll point it out, but I might point out your negative, but I also got something positive to go with it. I'm just not one of those people, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm not one of those. Because obviously I watched the battle.
Clean.
The last, I can't remember the last, no, was last clean battle I watched was him and Reek Dollars, I want to say. And
when was that? And when was that?
It's been a minute, but that was a good battle. No, him and A Ward.
When was that?
Probably like, I want to say 2 years ago? A year and a half ago?
2 years ago.
But what battles has he really had since then?
Hell if I know.
My point.
Hell if I know, Jay. You asking the wrong motherfucker.
And this is my point. This is my point. Because, you know, look. Also, Rosenberg Raw versus P didn't happen. Now, you saw on the stream, they panned to P, and he mentioned Rosenberg had to leave, something to do with his child.
Yeah, prayers up for Froze. Prayers up for Froze. Once again, real life supersedes battle rap. Prayers up for Froze.
Now,
and if you ask me, hold on, okay? And if you ask me, Froze didn't owe none of you motherfuckers an explanation.
I was gonna get into that.
He didn't even have to tweet that. If you ask me,
now within what P says, he's saying, "Oh, he had a situation for his kid," but he also said it's like niggas is scared. So it's like you knew he had a situation, but you're saying niggas is scared to battle. Okay, cool. It's battle rap. Cool.
That's a fact.
So Rosenberg Raw puts up a post today saying about what happened for his child, which none of us knew the extent to that, and he didn't have to go into details. Now, somebody asked underneath the post, was he going to do the battle? He said, yeah, but on another league. So, whatever with that. I'm not speculating, whatever. Don't know, whatever. But if that is a battle, how does that work? If that battle was booked for the trenches and he's talking about he would do the battle if it was offered somewhere else. Because technically, does the trenches own that battle?
I don't know. You have to talk to Eyez about that. Eyez will make the decisions about that in terms of whether he owns that battle or not. So we shall definitely see. It goes back to what Eyez said about a year ago with the whole Capo Bravado versus Tex.
Yeah. I mean,
but then again, Texas not trenches no more anyway. So that battle can happen anywhere technically.
Look. So since Tex is no longer the trenches, he's battled Ishmula. He was supposed to battle Eyez, but it didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
He has. Who does he have for? He got a battle coming up, right? See, is he on Crown Siege?
I believe he is on Crown Siege.
I don't remember who he's battling, but so
he's on Crown Siege for sure.
He has two, so he's at least battled since leaving the trenches. Moolah.
I ain't gonna lie. Ishmula put belt the ass on him.
Look, he had to see how it is outside of the trenches.
Oh, he found that all right.
Hey, you gotta learn that way.
Found that all right. I ain't gonna lie. That Ishmula battle, yeah.
You gotta learn sometimes.
He got Prez Mafia.
Oh, okay. So with that, he's gonna learn again. He's gonna learn some things. And there's nothing wrong with him having to learn some things.
Yeah, he gonna learn. He gonna learn. He is going to turn for sure.
What was I gonna say? I don't remember. But too bad happened last night. Cool, whatever.
Right.
The battle, we had a surprise battle. We had a surprise one rounder last night. Mr. Extra versus Yogi the God. What did you think of that surprise battle?
Didn't ask for it, but Yogi cooked them. I mean, I didn't ask for that. Who the hell is Mr. You know what, Jay? Tell us who Mr. Extra is.
I don't know who he is. I've seen him before, but I couldn't tell you who he's battled in what league. But I've definitely seen him before. But yeah, Yogi the God cooked him easily in a surprise one rounder battle. That was just too easy for Yogi.
Hold on. First of all, his battle rap name is Mr. Extra.
Yes.
Enough said. That sounds like a female's name, but go ahead.
When we talk about the battle, to me, it sounded like he was rambling and he was all over the place. That's what it sounded like to me. Whereas, like,
Yogi cooked him.
Yogi
needed to recover from that Hansel ass whipping.
Yeah. Like, Yogi didn't even have to be 100% to just go in there and cook real quick.
He had no water flips for this one. I'm surprised he had no extra flips.
Well, it sounded like it was just extra flip. A little surprising with that one.
Yeah, you feel me?
Like he had extra bars, but it was like he didn't.
But no extra flips.
Yeah. I'm happy that was a surprise battle, because if that was a main card battle, I think we'd be throwing tomatoes. We'd be throwing tomatoes right now.
Tomatoes, boo boo, tomatoes.
Yeah. Salute to Yogi. That was an easy win. Then we went to the court series, and we had Zeta Dropout versus LSG. What did you think of that battle?
It was all right. I don't even know if I want to pick a winner, honestly.
I mean, the winner is quite easy in that one.
But wait, man, didn't you say you really much didn't care for Z to drop out?
I'll say it. I've been critical of him, but he was in there rapping last night.
I remember what you said about him, Jay.
I did. But I wanted to see, with knowing the angle that we all know for LSG, was he going to get that angle off? And he did. He got it off. And it was funny.
That's a fact.
So that was don't get me wrong. That angle is not new for us LSG. That's an old angle.
Old ass angle. I think it was from
he's not getting away from that angle.
Yeah.
That was an easy win, in my opinion, for Z to drop out.
Yep.
LSG has some good bars, but that was an easy win for Z to drop out, in my opinion.
That's a fact. And I'm mad that King Kia and Cutter didn't go down.
Now, I was going to ask you that one.
Oh, I know why that didn't happen.
Tell it.
Oh boy. So Jay, imagine to my surprise, Cutter comes to my spaces last night.
That's interesting, because he don't be on spaces.
Here's a nugget for you. Cutter and Pone is battling in January. So
interesting.
Exactly. Pone was already in the space. So Cutter pulls up and he tells me that he was there, but King Kia wasn't, because he had to work.
Hold on. Time out.
This is from Cutter. The space is recorded. This is from Cutter himself.
Hold So you're okay. Let me just make sure I'm hearing this correctly. He did not make the battle because
he couldn't get off work.
Really?
Yep, couldn't get off work.
Because
this is why my spaces are recorded, and I'm glad that it is. Cutter came up here himself and said that King Kia, my number one guy out of Florida, ducked him.
Something about that just sounds like a little weird to me.
What?
Like, it sounds weird to me.
And of course, Cutter and Pone was going back and forth arguing. And then that's when Pone decided to say, you know what, Cass? Cutter need to be thanking me. Because I set this battle up in January. I'm the A side versus Cutter.
Where's that battle being held?
I want to say Clocked Out Promotions. Shout out Sosa.
I like it. Salute to Sosa.
Salute to Sosa. But yeah, that's what Cutter said. So King Kia, I've been messaging you in all day. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say you did not battle this man because you had to work. That's the battle I was looking forward to on that Courtyard series, was King Kia and Cutter. That was some Florida on Florida violence.
So what is it with this? My camera works, but on here, I don't know. So, okay, here's my thing to that. I understand people have to work, but how far in advance do you think they knew about that card?
Ain't no telling.
That would be my only thing to that one.
Ain't no
because I'm pretty sure you knew about that card for a while. That I would think that you would be able to taking care of that. So,
yeah.
Hey, what do I know? What do I know?
What do we know, Jay?
Because to me, that's I don't know. I don't know. That
piss me off, Jay. Piss me off.
My thing to that is, if you're on a card, I think you know in advance enough time to have that in order.
Oh, speaking of not happening, so imagine to my surprise, I'm scrolling through my timeline and I see a tweet from Spot, no P Blac versus Monster.
Yeah, I saw that. I was going to ask you about that too. Why is that not happening?
I have a theory. Jay. You ready for this?
Yes, I'm listening.
As you know, both P Blac and Monster are new URL guys.
Yeah.
What's your theory on those two coinciding with each other, with Crown Siege and URL?
I don't think that's the issue because Capo's on that card. Who else is on that card? Capo's on that card. And I want to say somebody else is on that card.
No, Jay. What a coincidence, right? That the minute that Monster and P Blac get picked to be Smack's new recruit, that Spot all of a sudden tweets, no Monster and P Blac. What a coincidence, Jay.
Look, I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I'm going to be optimistic with this.
Optimistic?
I'm trying.
That was, that was the battle that I would have pulled up the jersey for. That specific battle.
Look, I'm trying.
That's the battle I would have pulled up for, Jay.
Because something's off, and I can't figure out what it is.
I can. I definitely can. I don't care what nobody say. People in the chat, y'all think it's a coincidence? It's not no coincidence. It is not no coincidence. No Monster and P Blac, that was the best battle on that card. Really could be, it really could be debated as to being your main event.
Yeah. There we go. I'm back.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm back, bitches. I'm back.
But Spot, you got some explaining to do, Spot.
Okay.
TNM, Lou.
Look,
You
I'm
got
gonna ask this question. I'm gonna ask this question. Be brutally honest. Do we think? Because I'm gonna ask this. Oh, I got two questions. Let's start with. Twork had his situation.
Mm-hmm.
Prayers because he did have a situation. Somebody did pass.
That's a fact.
He did not battle Easy. He did not battle Stretch Mills, I believe. Now, he's also on the bread card. I've heard, I've seen up and down the timeline. People want to know, is he going to show up?
Before you continue, what's today's date? Today is the 13th, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We are
2 weeks?
2 weeks away. Where the fuck is bread with the spaces in the promo? Can they ramp up the promo, please? I got my VOD. I'm waiting on y'all to ramp up the promo.
Now, here's the thing.
Power, Shake Taylor, where the fuck are you?
Did you see the full trailer?
I have not watched the full trailer. I know it's on the bread channel already. It's already uploaded on the bread channel. Yep. But can we ramp up this promo, please? Power, Shake Taylor, Marvelous, Notorious Notice, J Breed, CNG Ty. Can we ramp up some promo, please? Hoodie Bally and whoever else you're battling. 1090 Yoda and LT. Can we ramp up some promo?
Because some of them that are on the bread card are battling October the 25th for the Holding It Down card.
What that got to do with bread?
You're talking about promotion. Correct. If they're focusing on, I go this one first. But some of them are promoting. They had a space earlier.
Marv and Shadow are done with their rounds. Marv is done with Charisma's round. Marv is done with his rounds for Charisma, and Shadow's done for his rounds for First Lady Flames.
Are they 3 rounds or 1? I need to know that.
I believe it's 3. I believe it's 3 rounds.
That's another event I'm watching.
Yeah, well, that's an event I'm probably gonna pull up because it's in Charlotte. But what I'm saying is they done with their rounds for their ops. We talking about bread and Shadow's not on the November 1st card anyways. No. So I'm not applying to him. Marv, notice we need some promo.
They've been promoting in the spaces.
That's cool and all, but where's the sharing of the flyer? Where's the videos at?
They've been sharing the flyer.
Jay, I feel like I need to listen. What did I tell? But Jay, what did I tell Miss Wing when I was in that space and I was giving her flowers? If these niggas don't promo better or ramp it up with 2 weeks left, I'm on their heels. Now, if I need to go back into my bag and drop videos on these niggas and tell them that they ass to piss them off, I will do that, Jay. You know I will. I will. I need to see some more promo. I need to see some arguing going on. I don't want to see no fucking music verses or none of that shit.
Nah, I agree. Because
get it together, Brad. You got 2 weeks.
The top of the card, we know that's gonna sell itself. Now, these matchups that are toward the bottom, y'all gonna have to sell that. Y'all
damn sure do. Damn sure do. They need to do what they supposed to do. They need to start promoting more. I ain't seen the bread space all day today.
I want to say I sold one this morning. I could be wrong, but I think I sold one this morning. I know I sold one for sure yesterday. I could be wrong, but I thought I sold one this morning.
These niggas better promo better, else I'm on their heels. or else I'm on their heels. They know how I am. I done got the $40. And look, Jay, I want to give out some VODs this week.
Look, I need to. I'm on that.
I want to give out some VODs this week. You niggas need to promo. Power, I know you're going to beat shit down Shake Taylor's leg already, but at least promo to get the people involved so you can sell some tickets since you say you a ticket seller. You know what I'm saying? Marv, we know you money making, Marv. Well, make some more money. You and Notice need to promo more. Get Notice in the space. Bells and Cap Live. Bells, I feel like I understand you're feeling like you're battling your twin Bells, but you still need to go ahead and promo.
If anything, them two battles, they've been the only ones that's really been promoting a lot. Bells and Cap and Notice and Marv.
Well, they need to promo some more.
Shake and Power were in the space, I want to say, the other day.
They need to promo more. They need to listen. They need to have about 108 spaces promoing so they get to the arguing, get to the healthy arguing, so to speak.
The healthy negativity.
The healthy negativity. That's what the hell they need to do. They need to get to the healthy negativity.
I mean, all right, here's my thing. That is a concern because I've seen a lot of people say they want to buy it. They want to buy the VOD, but can they guarantee that Twork is coming?
Say what?
Can they guarantee that Twork is coming? As far as that battle with Wing?
I have no idea. And knowing Wing and Qua, when it comes to the when it comes to real life, they gonna take real life over battle rap, so that would be understood. If Twork does not show up, I'm not mad at him for that. He's dealing with a real life situation right now, and like I've said it with Twork, like I've said it with Peachez and anybody else, real life supersedes battle rap. Bottom line.
I mean, I'm only asking it from a consumer standpoint. Because fans are going to ask that question. And it's like, they could give an answer today and say days to that battle or the day of or close to it, that battle does not go down.
I'm not mad at that. Not mad at it if it doesn't. I completely understand.
Hey, everybody agrees differently. So.
Absolutely. Trust me, I know.
To the people that wanted to try to poke holes in what he was saying, I'm not one for that.
That's a fact.
I'm not one for poking holes in stories when it comes to certain things.
Don't do it. Stop being a weirdo.
Because he didn't do neither battle this weekend. So that kind of speaks volumes in a sense. He didn't do neither battle.
He didn't. And same thing with Froze. Prayers up for Froze. Hope everything goes well with him. Like I said, if I was in Froze's position, I wouldn't have tweeted a motherfucking thing to any of you niggas. No. Because I don't owe y'all shit.
Nope.
That's just me.
Yeah. No, but
prayers up for Froze.
Look. Of course, I want to say you want to know certain things before you buy and you spend. Yeah. It's a common courtesy thing. If you know ahead of time, tell it. But life happens.
Life happens. And at the end of the day, I don't look at these individuals as just battlers. No. I look at them as humans as well. I look at them as mothers. I look at them as fathers. I look at them as aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I mean, to the people that asked the question about Twork, it's a wait and see. If he does not show up and he chooses not to do the Gwitty battle, I think they would understand.
Absolutely.
I think they would understand. Because people are saying, oh, he didn't do the easy battle, but he was supposedly supposed to show up for the Stretch Mills battle. Do you know how crazy that would have been?
Definitely would have been crazy. Definitely would have been crazy.
So I don't think anybody has seen Twork or talked to Twork unless you're really in his circle.
Exactly.
He ain't been on social media other than the one thing he posted.
Let that man grieve, and let's focus on other battles and other artists and stuff like that. Let that man grieve. Bottom line, you motherfuckers
How about,
stop.
since y'all so concerned, how about message him and ask him, does he need anything?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Ask him, how, or ask Anwar, how is he doing?
Thank you.
Instead of, y'all know he ain't doing this, the different stories that people are trying to narrative with it,
Amen. Amen.
Reek LaFleur versus Just Cuz. What you think of that battle?
I enjoyed the battle. I enjoyed Reek LaFleur. I enjoyed Just Cuz. Reek is one of those artists, new artist that's on the trenches. I've watched his journey. He's been in my spaces before. He definitely gets better with his progression. I enjoyed his battle versus Lee L&D. Reek is dope. Reek is one of those guys. He's one of those battlers where he stays out of the bullshit. He keeps his nose clean. He focuses on his business. And when he's ready to rap, he'll show up to rap. I do want to see Reek get booked more. It's interesting because, I'm saying, for those of you, Reek had some tryouts back with the whole RBE situation for sure. His name was actually on, I believe it was Debris Different card. It might have been.
Yep.
And for whatever reason, he couldn't make it. But I want to see Reek on more cards. I want to see Reek on different platforms, other than trenches for sure. Reek is an amazing talent. He's a dope talent, and I think Reek can fuck up a lot of these other new guys, but he's just got to have those opportunities presented to him. There's never been an issue with his branding because he's a battler who has his own clothing line. This is what I be meaning, and when I be telling you battlers have something going on outside of battle rap. Yeah. Reek has his own clothing brand, 9 Ball Clothing. It's an actual website. It's an actual website where you can go and purchase his jackets and everything like that. So he has the branding down packed. It's just that the visibility needs to be up more for him to be able to get booked on other platforms, other leagues, whatever the case may be. But Reek will fuck up a lot of these other new guys out here as well. He is also dangerous. He's also what I consider as a dark horse. So his battle versus Just Cuz, it was amazing. I had Reek winning.
I had Reek 2-1.
I had him 2-1. And Just Cuz was fire. Just Cuz, he's another one of those artists where we seen his visibility kind of fall off since the Bags and Bodies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think that
I take that back. He battled Chess on the Foo Fest. I don't know what the Foo Fest is, but he battled Chess on that.
I don't know what that is neither.
Yeah, there was a flyer for that. He battled Chess on that, and I think it was 2 other battles on that event. So I want to say that might be one of his last recent battles.
Yeah, definitely shout out Just Cuz. Now, Just Cuz, he's from that Massachusetts, Rhode Island area. So I want to see him on the next TBL card. He's battled on TBL before. You know what I'm saying? So TBL is very familiar with Just Cuz. Yeah. So whatever undercard TBL has, I want to see Just Cuz on there. Yeah. Because he has battled on TBL multiple times before. So I want to see his visibility increase more for sure. Just Cuz was fire and amazing as well, but I did give it to Reek 2-1 in that particular battle. Reek is fire. I just want to see that visibility increase. Once that visibility increase, guess what? It's gonna be amazing for Reek. But I got Reek 2-1 in this particular battle. He was fire. Like I said, I can tell the difference from his Lee L&D battle to this particular battle, and he's definitely progressed. So he's got the branding down pat. He's got the fact that he's not in the bullshit or the nonsense that goes on into battle rap. I just want to see that visibility increase. Once I see Reek on like a Gates of the Garden, once I see Reek on like a TBL, once I see Reek on you know what I'm saying, on a no entourage, different platforms, sure, he's definitely going to be amazing for sure. Even a Reek on We Go Hard. Reek, listen, you know what matchup I want to see though? I ain't gonna lie. If Reek touches We Go Hard, I'm not mad at him versus Bubba Ford.
And like a Funk Sway or either Funk Sway or a We Go Hard situation?
Yeah.
In person?
Yeah.
I like it. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at a Reek versus a Bubba Ford. I'm definitely not mad at that for sure. So Reek is fire. I want to see that visibility increase, but I had him 2-1 nevertheless.
Nah, yeah. This was probably my second time saying Just Cuz.
Mm-hmm. But again, it's one of those situations where the visibility since the bags and body situation has kind of decreased just a little bit. So, but he is special. But that visibility alone can still get him booked on various platforms as well, because he's not new. Reek is a little bit newer than he is. So, Just Cuz is fire, but Reek was just better that night, and I got him 2-1.
Who would you want to see Just Cuz against, far as TBL? If you could, like a newer guy, or like a guy that's like, who would make sense?
I'm not mad at a Just Cuz versus a Rob Trey.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
I'm not mad at a matter of fact, let me tweet that. I'm not mad at a Just Cuz versus a Rob Trey. I'm definitely not mad at that. A Just Cuz versus a Rob Trey would be dope. Because Rob Trey is fire. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So
nah, I'm not mad at that. I heard him in the spaces. He yeah. I like it.
I don't think they've battled before, but we'll see.
I don't think.
But I'm gonna tweet it just to be, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, if it did happen, great minds think alike. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go with,
but definitely salute the Reek, man. Reek is fire. I can see that progression.
He definitely figured out where he went wrong with the Laair and D battle and fixed it. He definitely fixed it.
Nah, that's a fact. That is a fact. I'm definitely not mad at that.
We didn't get Cutter, and yes, I heard you.
Nah, we ain't get Cutter.
I texted you and said okay.
We ain't get that.
Because of my signal down here, but yeah, I'm coming. I'll be up there. Just leave it covered. All right.
So I ain't mad. I'm definitely not mad at that.
So we didn't get Cutter and King Kid.
Nope.
We also didn't get OG Capri and what is dude's name? I can't think of what his name is. Oh, LL Cool J. That was the other battle that we didn't get. Don't know why. I mean, you told far as the Kia and Cutter situation. I don't know far as LL Cool J and OG Capri. So those are the other two battles for the court series. Then we went into the actual I Control Everything card.
Yep.
The first matchup, Dre Dennis and Sko. What did you think?
Nobody asked for Sko. Dre Dennis clear.
I feel the same way. I had Dre 3-0.
No, and not for, maybe Easy just wanted to throw him a plate. I don't know.
He said this was a challenge for Sko. You ain't hear him say that? He said that was a challenge for him.
Okay, so let's say it was. Your raps was not it, bro.
It wasn't. The raps weren't good, and his voice was going in and out. Like it sounded like he was hoarse or like losing his voice. Like part of the second into the third. So, but it just wasn't good. Dre Dennis 30. Then we got into one of the most anticipated battles of this card. Prep versus Dre Majesti.
Question. So Prep can back out on A Ward but show up for Dre Majesti, with all due respect to Dre Majesti?
How do we know he backed out?
A Ward showed up on Friday for Scoop's event. Prep didn't show up.
I'm just
A Ward really was supposed to battle on Friday and Saturday. Jay the Night already tweeted that he was sick and he couldn't make it. But A Ward was supposed to battle Prep on Scoop's event.
I knew that.
So you mean to tell me Prep ain't there on Friday, but he's there yesterday for Dre Majesti? We all do respect. Listen, once again, Prep is showing us why he's 6 different niggas. I got Dre Majesti 2-1.
I had Prep 2-1. That is a highly debatable battle. It is. It is a highly debatable, good back and forth battle. That battle gave everything you wanted. Bars, moments, freestyles, rebuttals. I think that was probably one of Dre Majesti's best showings. He showed he's leveling up. Like, I don't know who he battles. Oh, he battles Dollar next. So I look forward to that on Crown Siege.
Which means it's really going to be an amazing battle because of Dre Majesti's performance. But I got Dre Majesti 2-1. Prep once again being 6 different niggas. I ain't fucking with it. I don't like it because he's being a ghost man on Friday, but wanting to be David Copperfield on Sunday by showing up and being a candy man. Say my name, I appear. Dre Majesti 2-1.
Look, do we know to why he didn't show up? Or what the situation of that is?
Maybe Prep loves the trenches better than the streets.
That's a little weird because
maybe
I know
Prep
he's
better than the streets.
It's weird because he was promoting it on 3 Letterman with Dre. He was promoting that he battled A Ward the day before. He was promoting that. So it's just weird. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Prep loves the trenches over the streets. It is what it is.
That's crazy.
It is what it is.
That's crazy.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean,
yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Cortez versus Tru Foe.
Amazing battle from both Cortez and Tru Foe. Has replay value.
Yes, it does.
The nigga Cortez was like, he had a ball where he ended. That's a true story. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Salute to Tru Foe because during his, I want to say that was his 3rd round. Somebody failed or fainted, and he freestyle rebutted with that.
Yes.
In the round, so salute to him for that. Absolutely. And them being able to still keep it going.
Yes.
It was a good back and forth. It was. I have Cortez wedding.
Cortez was amazing. Cortez, I think, reminded us of why he is what he is and why he is a legend in battle rap. Not just a pioneer, but he's a legend. And I think with Cortez, he's in the gatekeeper phase. When I say the gatekeeper phase, you look at the battle with Swervo, you look at the battle with King, you look at the battle with Tru Foe. Cortez is one of those guys where he's a pioneer, he's a legend, he's now a gatekeeper, and he's showing on different platforms why I can get you niggas the fuck up out of here. Y'all not ready just yet. When motherfuckers want to try to level up, they got to go through Cortez. They got to go through a Cortez or a Shotgun Suge. You feel me? So I'm not mad at that. Cortez was amazing. I really can't call this battle
It was that good. It's got replay value. I need a second watch. With that battle.
It is. Like, and I say that was a very close battle. Prepping Dre Majesti is a close battle. But let's talk about King and Mike P. Might have been battle of the night.
Here's the thing. Here's why it was battle of the night. I'm going to tell you why that was battle of the night and why it shows me why King is definitely special with what he does. But listen, Mike P, joke's on you, Goku. I've been Vegeta this whole time.
Nah.
What?
Was crazy, mind you. I don't follow none of that shit, but I knew what he was talking about though.
How you don't watch Dragon Ball Z?
I don't watch Dragon Ball Z. I don't watch cartoons. I don't watch anime. I don't watch none of that. So on some, I know who they are.
What?
That's about it.
But I've been Vegeta this whole time.
Him putting out the gloves and the hair that really hit that.
What?
But this is Mike P we're talking about. Why would we? Like, he's the only person other than King that probably could have pulled that off.
Listen.
Like, that's crazy. That was definitely
another replay value. I can't call this battle. It was that amazing. This it. Hold out my knife.
First watch, I Eyez King 2-1. I need to watch it again. That battle was
crazy.
Like, I wasn't too sure what to expect after last time seeing Mike P with Shuni.
Mm-hmm.
But as much as Mike P can always rap, like as much like people say he's this, that, and the third. One thing he gonna do is come with 3 rounds of raps. That was a good event. It was a good event.
I'm sorry, man. Joke's on you, Goku. I've been Vegeta this whole time. What?
Yeah, that definitely was like Mike P planned that perfectly. Perfectly. And he knew how to execute it.
He definitely did, man. He definitely did. It was crazy.
Exodus Saturday. No Supreme, Elijah Straight.
That was my battle of the night, and the only battle that kept me kind of entertained was Low Supreme and Elijah Straight. You can call that battle either way. The consensus is that Low Supreme got it 2-1.
I asked Low Supreme 2-1.
Yeah, it was I believe it was the first and the third for Low Supreme. Elijah to me took that second clear.
Yeah, that was a clear round.
For sure. But shout out to Low Supreme and Elijah Straight. It was amazing. To me, out of all the other battles, and we'll get to those after this one, this was my battle of the night. So it's very rare that a battle that opens up the card ends up being battle of the night at an event. It's very rare. But that was my battle of the night.
I agree. But I knew this battle was going to be one of those. I knew it. Like, something just told me that it was going to be they rap very well, punch very well.
Absolutely.
So whoever you gave the win to with that battle, I'm not even mad with.
And don't forget this you know who Low Supreme is battling next, right?
I don't.
Oh, you don't know?
Who's he battling next?
Oh, Low Supreme is gonna be on Godiva. And guess who he's battling?
Drugs, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I saw Drugs say he wanted him.
Listen.
That's the match. Yeah. That's what I say. I gotta figure out how I'm watching that.
Oh, I got the iBattle app, Jay. I ain't worried about it. I got the iBattle app. I'm good. The 25 is worth it. Listen, check this out. Low Supreme and Drugs, the return of Drugs. Oh my gosh.
Look,
It's the gun show. It's the gun show. What?
Y'all be saying y'all don't like how certain niggas rap. Y'all gonna love drugs when he come back. For the ones who know, like, really know drugs in the resume.
And if it wasn't for that bullshit earlier this year, we would have seen drugs and Eyez. We would have seen that battle.
I thought it was him and Swervo.
No, yeah, it was him and Swervo. We would have saw that.
Here's my thing. Even though I know that was an OSBO battle, would Kells consider that going to like a TBL and happening? That battle still happened?
I doubt it. A battle like drugs and Swervo.
But I mean, because of how that situation went,
it don't matter. They'll fix it. They'll fix it because
that is still a matchup I want to see. I still want to see drugs.
I want to see drugs. I want to see drugs and Swervo, and I still want to see drugs and Eyez. I don't give a damn what the situation is. I want to see that.
We got a better chance with him and Swervo than probably him and
for sure. Well, don't forget. I still want to see Eyez and Jay more.
look, because the whole situation of him, as far as going to St. Louis, that didn't happen. He was supposed to battle Tex, that didn't happen. Him and Jay Moore, the situation of that, I think that was the best. It did not happen. So, it's.
But yeah, definitely shout out Low Supreme, shout out Elijah Straight. Low Supreme and drugs on Godiva. I cannot wait.
That is one of the battles that has me like, yeah, I gotta see it.
I got the app. I'm good. I'm straight. I got the app, baby.
There's a couple of matchups throughout the 3 days with that I'm like, yeah.
Listen, that weekend is gonna be stacked with Godiva and Homecoming.
See, Homecoming, I want to watch that live, but I want to figure out how to watch Godiva without having to pay for that every month.
Nah, the iBattle app is worth it. $25 gets you access to the battles immediately. The live battles and whatever battles you didn't see from their previous events is all on the app. You can watch it anytime you want to, so it's worth it. It's kind of like the URL app.
I don't have that either. Because I got tired of them just dropping battles that I don't.
Well, recently they've been dropping the Summer Madnesses and the Gnomes is on there mostly right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to Low Supreme, shout out to Elijah Straight
though. Av versus the Saga.
The Saga 30, next battle. We know what happened.
I gotta say this because Av, you choked twice in back-to-back rounds and still had to go and rap the next day. I don't know. But yeah, Saga 30.
Respectfully.
And a great showing by Saga. And I like how Saga say he prepared for the best version of Av.
And I believe that was 2 weeks prep because we all know
week and a half it sounds like.
Right, but we all know Av wasn't Saga's original opponent. We know who the original opponent was.
Yeah. So yeah. And that definitely played a part. That definitely played a part with that. Fendi versus Bonnie.
Okay, battle. I gave it to Fendi the first 2 rounds. Bonnie got that third clear. Yep. I didn't like the fact that the comments was saying Bonnie looks a hot mess. I don't know if it was because of the rain in the wig, but nevertheless, shout out Fendi, shout out Bonnie. I got Fendi 2-1, first and second. Bonnie got that third clear.
Am I wrong to feel like Bonnie, like with Bonnie saying she respected Fendi's pin, that I expected a little bit more? I expected like a little bit more of
Bonnie could have taken that first. Bonnie could have taken that first, but it was so many Fendi flips, bag flips, and everything like that. I've heard it all before. If she didn't OD on the Fendi flips in that first round, the first could have been debated a little bit, but again, with a name like Fendi has battled enough times to where her opponents have did those types of flips. Fendi bags,
upside down,
Savage Fendi, everything. So if Bonnie didn't OD on those flips in the first round, the first could have been debated, but because of that, at some point I got tired of it. I mean, it just worked. It just worked well for her that she didn't do it all 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to Fendi, shout out to Bonnie, but I got Fendi first and second 2-1. Bonnie definitely took that third clear, because in that third, Bonnie, that's when she turned up and everything. So
is it just me? Did it seem like Fendi's second round was hella short?
She cut it short, but and that should let you know that even with her cutting it short, she still got the round over Bonnie.
Nah, that's a fact though. She definitely got the round. Cause I was like, damn, she just started rapping and like, damn, it's over just that quick. But good win for Fendi. Bonnie has J Love coming up. So
you said Bonnie who?
Bonnie has J Love.
Oh, okay.
On the brand card.
Gotcha.
So that's the next time we'll see Bonnie. Marv won versus Shotgun Suge.
I'll let you talk about this battle.
I said it in my recap. Was not a battle we asked for. Marv was rapping, Suge was joking. I had Marv winning. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Then we went to another highly anticipated battle for this card. Swamp versus John.
This is very easy. John 2-1 clear. Although I hated the way John started that third round. Let me say this, right? At some point, the pause strays and the divorce strays, y'all gotta stop it. Be more creative. I'm listening to pause strays from Swamp. I'm listening to the boss strays from John. Be more creative. Leave the boss alone. Let her be her great self. Let her do what she do. Stop with those strays. Stop. Now I will say this, John. You better be lucky Swamp's folks was there, because it could have been a grounded John. Like we seen a grounded Coffee. It could have been a grounded John by you talking about the dead homie like that.
I said that. But I thought he was going to be mad about that. Now, he never spoke to that. He said he was upset because John lied about the paperwork situation, the ball situation. And that's understandable. But he did mention Rob Marley. He did. And I thought that kind of is what got
you out of pocket. You could have ended up being a grounded Don. I'm telling you, listen, I don't know what y'all got going on TBL, but y'all need to start putting them in these battlers' contracts, because this could have been a grounded Don part.
But I think Swamp said it in his interview with, was it 15 Minutes of Fame, that it didn't go to nothing because something about not getting your back in, I think he said, or something like alluded to that. So they knew it couldn't go that.
You think official cared about that back end? No, that's what I'm saying, TBL.
But I think that started after that situation.
At the end of the day, John, you're out of pocket. It was cringy. Yeah.
It's battle rap. That's what they'll say.
I know that, but John, it was classless. Swamp got that third clear, but John did get the first 2. So I do have John 2-1. Stop with the pause strays. That's my sis. I love her. Shout out the pause. Shout out to the little baby. You know what I'm saying? Stop with the boss strays. Just stop.
I don't think
Be
that's
more
ever
creative,
gonna
battlers.
stop though.
God
For
damn.
now.
Y'all corny
And
for
I
that.
don't understand the hate for the boss, because when I hear her in the spaces, I always hear her and Tati and Wizzo and Katrina. They're always talking battle rap.
Exactly.
And mind you, that's basically an all-female panel with them.
Right.
And it's like, I hear people just purposely mention the boss. And it's like, okay, we know she manages them. Okay, next. What's next? What's next?
That's a fact.
Like, y'all don't have nothing like, y'all. The boss, you do what you're supposed to do, because they wouldn't mention you if you weren't doing what you were supposed to do.
That's a fact.
Then the main event, T-Rex versus Snake Eyez.
This one's a little tricky because I seen the consensus say T-Rex. Obviously, he is a fan favorite. He just battled Steams the night before.
Yep.
Him and Steams went crazy. Rex, to me, emptied the entire clip in that first round.
I said that.
So for me, Don't Kill Me battle rap, Snake Eyez 2-1, second and third.
That's how I called it. I called it that way too. But it was a good back and forth battle.
That's a fact.
It was what it was supposed to be. Snake Eyez got to talk about everything that he had been holding in from when he was in Dynamo to him leaving Dynamo. And I think them battling was the best way for that.
That's a fact. Get the battle done and over with.
Snake Eyez called out Swamp. Swamp basically said, I would never battle you.
Why?
He said he's retiring.
It's crazy.
Look, everybody said they retired.
Well, let me ask you this. Do the people want to see Swamp versus Snake Eyez? Is that a battle we want to see necessarily?
Do they have a backstory? Like, how did they get to Swamp don't like them?
I don't know. That I don't know.
If it happens, I'm cool with it. If it don't happen, I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with it either way. I'm good.
You know, it's so what? Hold on. This weekend we got what's happening this weekend? Something happens this weekend. It's a card this weekend. I don't remember what card.
It's a card this weekend?
I want to say something happens this weekend.
I ain't seen no promo for it.
It's a card this weekend. I don't know. I don't know if it's a major card, but I know it's a card this weekend. Oblivion, get your ticket or get your pay-per-view for that. Pay-per-view is on $15 for Oblivion.
Shout out Oblivion. Shout out Into the Dungeon. Shout out Lord Rose. Rose versus Marv 1. It's gonna be amazing for sure. Definitely. Shout out to Florida Battle Rap. As a reminder, Don Rich is gonna kick Muse's ass November the 15th. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. That card is
a fire card. I actually got a
shout out Trips.
in that.
I'm definitely going to drop a video. Also, this weekend, October the 18th, is the Ish card.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Ish card,
is that being shown?
I'm not quite sure yet, but it is going down. It is going down for sure. Definitely, they're gonna do this special tribute card for Ish. As you are aware, passed away earlier this year. So it's definitely gonna be amazing. You got Chinks versus Moomba. You got C100 versus Adolf. You got King Kia versus Common Maze, and you got Loso versus Juve. So it's gonna be hosted by Mike. So it's gonna be in Apalaka, Florida. The doors open 6 p.m. Eastern. It's $25 to enter. The event starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. So definitely, this is a tribute card for Ish. So again, Chinks versus Moomba, C100 versus Adolf, King Kia versus Common Maze, and in main event Loso versus Jure. So they're gonna do this. This is a Ish tribute card. So for the people that's there, all the proceeds is going to his family, to his kids. So make sure if you're in the Opelika, Florida area, make sure you pull up, support. I know the first 50 people get a free pre-roll, so that's amazing as well. Again, the event starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. The doors is going to open up 6 p.m. Eastern. So definitely looking, looking forward to finding out about how those battles went for sure. Again, all the proceeds is going to Ish's family, his kids, and everything like that. So at the end of the day, despite what the battle rap culture thinks, a man is no longer here with us. And Florida definitely lost one of its favorite individuals for sure. So I'm looking forward to hearing about how those battles went after that weekend for sure. So definitely salute to Florida.
So you got that this weekend. Then the following weekend is Oblivion.
Is Oblivion for sure. So definitely salute to that.
Oh, Oblivion, go to Homecoming 2025 OSBL all in the same weekend.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I gotta
next weekend is definitely gonna be a movie for sure. But we definitely gonna rock out. I got a couple of videos I'm gonna drop on Florida, later this week. Just to see what's
everything, because I can't be in the spaces during the day how I was able to before. So it's like you missing everything.
Nah, I do want to say this though, and not for anything. I didn't expect this tweet from the Queen of the Ring page. Definitely want to salute the Queen of the Ring. The tweet reads, "Thank you, Cam, Tati, and Casanova for your battle recaps, retweets, spaces highlighting the event. Let's make female battle rap great again." Crazy. Shout out Queen of the Ring. That was amazing. That was definitely amazing for sure. Definitely amazing. So definitely shout out Queen of the Ring. I appreciate the shout out. Again, I'm just a supporter from the bleachers. So believe it or not, I love female battle rap more than male battle rap. So I definitely do support the ladies. I appreciate the conversations that they have in my spaces amongst other spaces. The arguing, the controversy, whatever you want to call it, but definitely salute to Queen of the Ring. Tweets like this is brings good joy to me and everything. This is the type of appreciation right here in the form of a simple tweet. Not asking nobody to kiss my ass, or I'm not asking for no money, but tweets like those, that's appreciation right there. That's something I can bookmark and look at 20 years from now as a memory. So things like that, we got to be able to do that. Not everything needs to come in the form of money or any of those things. So shout out to Queen of the Ring for that tweet. Shouting me out for sure.
That's what
definitely do. And when myself gets tweets like those, I enjoy reading those on as often as I can, because it lets me know that I'm contributing something to battle rap.
Yeah.
So definitely salute to the Queen of the Ring page for that shout out for sure. So yeah.
Nah, for sure though.
There will be more spaces concerning WTBL as well. But like I said, y'all motherfuckers in that space don't play with Nay or Peachez no more. Damn it.
Look, I don't think it was a. I don't think it was more so playing with Peachez. I think it's just Peachez got to realize how talented she is. That's what she's got to realize. And those were two great opportunities that she missed. But we don't know to why. And it's not really our business to know to why. So when she go to WTBL and kick ass, it'll just be, and this is why I didn't say anything. That's what it'll be with Peachez.
That's a fact. Shout out to Peachez. Shout out to Nay. I love those girls. They both my sis.
All the ladies in WTBL.
Salute to Yema Serafina with the motherfucking name of her promo. With what she does. Salute to Did you see my bracket? Jay,
I saw your bracket.
So, can you pull up my bracket for the people that's in here? Pull up the bracket.
Let me see. Let me go to your page.
Yeah, don't worry about JT and CTM's bracket because their brackets is ass. Pull up my bracket.
No, that's not your bracket.
Hold on, you want me to send it to you? I got you.
Yes, send me your bracket.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about JT's and CTM's because their brackets is terrible. Their brackets is ass. Their brackets is ass. I got you, Jay. Don't even worry about it. Say less. I think I did a good job with my bracket. I'm not gonna hold you.
With your bracket, we gonna see.
I think I did a very nice job with my bracket.
Yes,
show it up, cause look, we got 220 people in here, which is light for Monday. It's light. We got 222 people up in here. Show the people on the screen Casanova's bracket for the WTBL.
Share this bracket because people not feeling your bracket. They were not feeling your bracket. They were not. All right, where's my picture at?
You know what I'm saying? Show the people. You know.
Why won't let me hold on what I'm about to do? I gotta figure out how to pop it up on here.
You know?
Because for some reason it wanna let me share it.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Say, I'm trying to figure out how I can pop it up here because it's not letting me share it for whatever reason. All right, I'm gonna do it this way.
Gotta show the people the bracket. Yes, Lord.
Why they not letting me share it?
You know
Can I screen share it to do it? All right. So I'm gonna screen share for a moment. Bracket. Can you see it?
Yeah. Can y'all see it? Can you see it?
All right.
Can you see the love tonight?
So here we go.
All right, Jay. Cuss me out now.
I haven't done my bracket yet. So I'm just like really looking at your bracket. Some I agree with. Some I'm a little like it could go either way with. Like how you have down here, you have like Nay and Jay, that can really go either way. And then you got Zan and Rain Fried Moon, that can go either way. Anything else? Do I think that
can you feel the love tonight?
Look, there's some of these that can really go either way, so I'm not too mad with your choosing with it.
Nah, Jay, break this down because you know what? Because I done seen JTs and CTMs, and ain't nobody criticize them, but they gonna I know they gonna criticize this right here.
Like, I can see how you have Eon beating Do because we haven't seen her battle but with the walk down. So I understand that pick. Are you really familiar with Sin the Poet?
I seen her on Boiler Room versus ATL, dog.
I think that could go. That also could go either way.
Here's why.
Hasley's more experienced.
I seen. Shout out to Miss Vicious. Remember, Miss Vicious is new. This is only her first year in battle rap.
Miss
But
Vicious?
yes, she. This is only her first year in battle rap. She's a rookie.
Are we sure? Because I could have sworn she's battled before.
Hold on. Let me send you her tweet.
Now she said she's a rookie, but I could have sworn I thought she's.
No. We gotta take her word at it because she tweeted this now.
I'm not mad.
Check your DM. I'm about to send you her tweet. I just sent you her latest tweet from early today. In her eyes, she's still new. A little over a year. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Miss Vicious though.
Okay, so when you say new, I'm thinking like maybe 1 battle, 2 battle. She got a few battles and with some notable names. Dear Summer's dope. Now, that could have been a name for this tournament too. Cause she's fire.
Mm-hmm.
She's fire. Like, okay, so she don't have that many battles. So okay, I get it now. She don't have that many battles. Let's see. Any other ones that I'm kind of like,
Can you feel
love
tonight?
I like KAV. With watching her for our Chrome tournament, I like what I saw. Rock Lee is dope. I think sometimes she get in her own way at points. That's what I think. And I think she just needs to go and rap. Be prepared to rap. And let
for the people that's in here, this is Casanova's WTBL bracket. His final predictions.
Yeah.
This is not Jay's. This is Casanova.
I haven't done mine yet. So you got the couple battling each other. So you want that household to be in pieces, huh? That's how you want it? You want them to really like duke it out. But who do you have winning out the two of them though? Is the real question. Because only one can win. Technically, they win as a whole, but one has to technically win. So who is your winner out the two of them?
Now we're gonna save that for the finals. We'll save that for the finals.
I mean, you already made it all the way to them two, so
we're gonna say that for the finals.
What? I'm not mad with some of your picks. I'm not mad. Now, I'm a little torn with one of your picks. Cause you like I am a little torn with that one.
Which one you torn with? Go ahead.
Monterey X and Jay Gray. I'm a little torn with that one. I'm a little torn with it. I kind of wish they weren't the same bracket, the same side.
Here's the thing. I was torn with this, but here's why. Let's not forget Mallory is still in Fonz's tournament. We don't know the next date of that Fonz tournament. I will say this though. If I'm Mallory, I'm playing devil's advocate and I'm playing with house money. I've already said that the king of the cabin tournament is really the queen of the cabin tournament, because I believe that the finals are going to be Mallory and Cheddar. So if I'm Mallory, I'm playing with house money here, because now here's what's going to be tricky for Mallory. Dates are going to be very important between Fonz's tournament and between this tournament that she's now doing with WTBL. So if you're Mallory, who is the Harley Quinn of tournaments, because she's won 2 other tournaments, about to be 3, she's playing with house money, and she's kind of playing with fire a little bit, because dates are going to be important, and to make sure that the dates of this tournament don't run into the dates for her remaining battles for Fonz's tournament. So I was torn between this first round matchup.
Yeah, you definitely got to take that into consideration. Now here's my thing. Does Mallory already know what the dates are as far as King of the Cabin? She might already know the dates, and we just don't know the dates. So she could be strategic in how she goes about it. Because, you know, when you're in tournaments, you know a lot of things that the public don't know. So I'm pretty sure she probably has an idea of a date. Yeah, that's something to consider with Mallory, but I don't think
she's playing with house money. But either way, she wins either way. She wins either way. She's playing with house money, but I think she wins either way. Whether it's through Fonz's tournament and she picks up that 12K in the finals, or whether it's through this tournament, she wins either way. She's playing. Mallory is literally playing with house money between 2 tournaments.
Now, here's my question. You know how hunting season and King of the Cabin have had one-off battles? Do you think we'll see some of those with the ladies?
This tournament?
Yeah,
maybe.
I think that would be dope if they'll still promote them, even if they don't make it with the tournament. I think one-off battles with them would still promote them.
Yeah,
that would be a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it still gets you a WTBL drop. Now you know these battles are going to drop.
That's a fact.
A one-off on TBL will still be dope.
That's a fact. But yes, people, this is my final bracket predictions. And you know what? I hope I win the contest. Shout out to the family. I hope I win the contest.
What you get if you win?
Huh?
What do you get if you win?
You get 2 tickets to the finals. Yeah.
Is this being shown? Are they streaming this?
I hope so. I hope they are streaming this. Why wouldn't they? This is a nice tournament.
Look, I would assume because you're trying to promote it, but the first thing I heard was tickets to be in the building. So that's why I wasn't automatically assuming they're going to stream it. But I think streaming it also helps with the visibility and promotion of the ladies. That's why I say that would be great to do. And then also one-off battles, because you still get to, maybe a tournament setting isn't the right setting for certain ladies. So maybe a one-off battle, 3 rounds, 3 minutes, you would get to see a little bit more from them.
Yeah, for sure.
That's an idea. If Primo and Chilla haven't thought of that, as far as it, I think that'd be dope to do.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. If y'all mad about the bracket on the screen, blame Casanova.
Why not? And let me say this, because if you look on the left side of that bracket, those bottom 2, I got the most flack about. They're saying,
hold on. You talking about Nay and Rainfire Moon?
No, I'm talking about Zan and Tato and Rainfire and Hope Trilly. I got cussed out over those two battles specifically. They're saying Tato is going to beat Zan and they're saying that Hope Trilly's gonna beat the amazing pen of Rain Fire Moon. I got cussed out over that.
So here's the thing. From what I heard, because I did not see this battle, Tato, from what I heard, beat Rain Fire Moon. So if she did beat Rain Fire Moon,
back. Hold on, Jay. She comes back after a year of being in the casket thanks to Rock Lee. Yeah, we ain't forget about that vaulted battle Black Ice Cartel. You come back out of the casket after over a year from getting smoked by Rock Lee in your city, your league.
It happened.
And you do semi good versus Rain Fire Moon, and you think that's enough to get you past Zan, who has been sitting on some shit? Okay. All right.
I can understand somebody being mad about, because here's the thing. You picking Zan over Tato or Tato over Zan, that can go either way. Because you're only as good as your last battle. Tato did good from what I'm hearing.
Shout out to Zan. Shout out to Battle Rap Baddies.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zan. Zan actually was one of the other individuals along with Monster to give me my first space interview back when I was media. But shout out to Zan. Zan is sitting on some shit.
Oh, and they're mad because you picked Rain Fire Moon on a Hope Trilly? Now,
Rain Fire Moon's been active. Rain Fire Moon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we're basing it off of that,
Hope Trilly, I love you. I love you, Hope, but there's no hope without Rain.
But she hasn't been active. She's been a mommy. Salute to that. So
salute to that, Hope.
If we're basing it off of he hasn't been active, yes. But if we still think about what Hope Trilly gets into when she's rapping, she's crazy. That really could go either way. If we're basing it like
that. Hope Trilly. But guess what, Jay? There's no hope without Rain.
Look,
I got Rain.
And I don't know if anybody else thought about this with looking at these brackets. Primo and Chilla could have made a 2-day card just off this.
Now let's talk
without a tournament. He could have made a 2-day card just with these matchups.
Now, here's why my bracket may get busted in the first round. Let's talk about the obvious, Jay. Yima Serafina versus Jay.
Motherfucking Nina.
Let's talk about that, Jay. Jay.
Yima's rather new.
Okay.
She's new. Mm-hmm. But sometimes with your back against the wall is when you're the best. But with some people, yes. But we not gonna take away from Jade. Like Jade ain't been in wars and got crazy. And is way more experienced. So it's experience versus a determined newer battler. My thing is, if I'm Yima, I do what I do. Because even if I don't win, I do enough that I get booked on WTBL again. That's what, and I think that's what a lot of the ladies have to have that mentality with it. That even if I don't win, I win in the sense that I get that call back. If they decide to do one-offs when it starts being less battles on it, and they want me to come do a one-off, I got to make sure my performance is on point, even if I don't win.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about this battle. I love you. Listen. I love Yima. Yima is my sister. I think Yima is amazing. I think she is definitely going to be a top representative as far as a female from the Midwest. I love Yima. I loved her amazing performance versus Diablo. That round where she squat down and was talking to Diablo. That was amazing. That was amazing, Jay. But you know what, Jay? You know what, Jay? You know what Casanova has been saying in his mind the entire time with this matchup, Jay? You want to know what Casanova's been thinking?
What? Damn, why she got Battle Jade? Built the ass? And it's like, yeah, for good reason, I would automatically say that. But I like how Yima's been promoting it. She been popping her shit. And she not really caring what nobody say about Jay's about to go in there and belt her. Like, she's very confident. And she should be. But it's like, even if Yima loses, Yima's not going out without a fight. She knows she got an uphill battle with Jade. She know that. She know that.
Jay.
I think if Yima would have got another newer battler, that conversation might be different. But she got Jade. She got Jade in the first round.
AJ. AJ.
Yeah.
Day after day, seems like I put against the battle.
Good.
They keep you down and down the wind. It seems like I can see.
I can't.
This morning, down on my luck and back against the wind.
I just can't.
Don't you rest, don't you cry, don't you run. It's gonna be belt to ass for Yima. Day after day.
I need you to relax. Not too much on Yima. Yima gonna fight to the end. What I'm gonna say is Yima's gonna have a lot of people that are gonna be like, she put up a good fight. She not gonna win, but she gonna put up a hell of a fight. And I respect that. She ain't laying down. I respect it.
All right, Jay. Another one, another battle that I'm interested in. So we got through Yima and Jade. Yeah. Big Ice and D-Rain. Day after day.
Knowing that D-Rain wasn't the original opponent.
Battle.
Two ways to look at this. Big Ice has it easy in the first round. And second way to look at this is that D-Rain shows what she's been up to since Chrome. Because if you watch the tournament, you know who she is. But it's like she's newer. Ice been around for a minute. What's she gonna do with Ice? What's she gonna say to Ice that Ice ain't heard before? That's another thing with some of these matchups. What are y'all gonna say that these battlers ain't heard before? But it's okay. Look, I'm gonna end it on this note. My bracket is coming. My bracket's coming because we're gonna really. I'm not mad at your bracket though. I think my bracket might be a little different by maybe a couple, but I'm not mad at your bracket because some of these they really could, or on a couple battles it really could, and then with some battles it's just like fuck no. Well, I already know you getting out of here the first round.
Jay.
Belt the ass season.
My belt award goes to Jade and Big Ice. Your Uncle Willie's son. Your Uncle Willie's son. Your Uncle Willie's son. Your Uncle Willie's son. Your Uncle Willie's son.
You Uncle Willis?
Look, I'm gonna go live when I do my bracket, when I talk about my bracket and explain why I'm going with who I'm going with. You know, we gotta talk Homecoming. Are you watching Homecoming?
Yeah,
Saying that gold is the same weekend.
I'm gonna watch both. I'm gonna try to watch both. You know, I'm gonna have a laptop, this and that.
See, I'm not even gonna try that one because I know how my attention span goes. I'm watching Homecoming. I'm gonna watch it because it's a couple of battles within the 3 days. I just gotta see. So go to crazy though. I do want to see KAV and
Big Block.
Yeah, I do want to see that.
Oh, wait a minute. I got one more belt award to go to.
Oh shit.
If you pay attention, people, to the right side of the bracket. Do you see the right side of the bracket, Jay?
Yes, I do.
Do you see the first round matchup between Caution and LS?
Yeah. After seeing what LS did it in the hunting season, yeah. I got Caution easily in that one. Built the ass season, ladies and gentlemen. Built the ass season.
Look. This gonna be Caution because you know she thick nowadays, so you know she might get a little bit more tired.
She's thick nowadays. Hey, Cash, is you cool? Is you cool?
LS, didn't I tell you, LS? I was gonna beat your ass, LS.
Right.
Didn't I tell you?
Look, we
hold
gonna
on, real quick. Caution.